네, 그럼 방금 강연을 끝나고 오신 로스 러브그로브와 함께 짧게 인터뷰 한번 진행해 보겠습니다. Say hello to Korean fans.
Hello, Korean fans.
네, 그럼 여러분이 보내주신 질문 중에 몇 가지 해볼 텐데요. 먼저 한국에 처음 왔는지 물어보는 질문이 있었네요. So this is your first time in Seoul?
No. I've been here before.
Oh, before.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 times.
Oh, wow. So how long are you going to stay here?
I'm going to stay. I'm going back on the 13th.
Okay.
So I can look at some culture.
Oh, wow.
I am. I'm doing my talk. I can then... I'm with JJ, who's my Korean designer, JJ Lee. And so I said, look, come on, show me something I haven't seen. Yeah.
So you want to go for traditional part or very modern city like?
Well, I'll go to Zaha's museum. Maybe meet with the directors because I've got this big show in Pompidou next April. And maybe,
in Paris.
Yeah,
okay.
And maybe it will travel, and maybe we could bring it there. It'd be a great thing. I think I've got quite a good following in Korea, so maybe that might help the museum.
로스 씨 같은 경우는 13일까지 서울에 있는다고 하는데요. 뭐 자아디드 DDP도 방문하고 또 다음에 파리에서 있을 뽕피드 쇼를 위해서 여러 가지 작업을 서울에서 미리 한다고 하네요. 네, 그러면은 다음 질문 같은 경우는 네, 로스 씨가 어떤 환경에서 일을 하는지, 뭐 시끄러운 환경인지 밝은 환경 그런 걸 좀 물어본 질문이 있었는데요. 한번 물어보도록 하겠습니다. So about your inspiration, so what kind of background do you get inspired, like nature or city or?
Well, everything. I mean, both. Because we move through cities all the time. So if you don't like cities, you're not going to get anything out of it. I mean, I always remember when I was young, because I was 4 children. A small house. You go out looking for interest. So people like me can find everything interesting, like everything. I don't even brown water. I think looks like chocolate. So I don't really have I don't have a negative view. I can see reflections in windows. The darkest sky. I think it's incredible. So. You just got to think everything is amazing,
로스 씨 같은 경우는 뭐 도시든 자연이든 온갖 환경에서 다양한 영감을 얻는다고 합니다. 네, 일단 또 다음 질문 같은 경우 여기 바로 의자에 대한 건데요. Can we move on to your chair?
Yeah.
So 이 의자를 어떻게 디자인했는지 한번 스토리를 들어볼까요? So how did you come up with this chair?
Yeah, this one. Oh, I got to take that off because I designed it, so I can touch it. I mean, look how light that chair is. It's like
굉장히
super light.
가볍죠.
Yeah, super light. Okay.
네, 한 손으로도 들 수 있습니다.
Because I had this idea for a long time. I wanted to do this chair, so I work in advance. So I'm always thinking what I'd love to do. So this was already designed, and when Patrizia Moroso asked me to design a chair, it was like a coffee machine. Coffee, 1 sugar, milk. It was ready to come out. And I wanted to do something which was half the material of other chairs, because it's full of gas, so it's very lightweight, so your grandmother can lift it, children can lift it. It's also kind of very friendly. There's something very approachable about it. And the holes are fun because you don't need the material. That's why I make the holes, because I want less material. Is that too long for you?
No,
Yes,
it's okay. And as you know, this is on the silent auction. How do you expect the price to be tonight?
Huge, millions. Well, this is Korea, so everything is millions anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So it's millions, But just incidentally, when you go to China, this is the biggest selling chair in China.
Oh, wow.
But they're all fake. They're all fake, so it's like looking at a friend that's a little bit like that, because they're not quite right. So I feel kind of famous, but then I think, no. So, and I don't get any money. So that's not a fake.
이 의자에 대한
That's why
스토리를
it's expensive.
잠깐 얘기해 주셨는데요. 일단 의자는 굉장히 오래전부터 구상해왔던 것이고 뭐 할머니든지 아이들이 한 손으로 들 수 있도록 예전부터 구상해놨던 아이디어라고 합니다. 하지만 지금 좀 웃긴 이야기가 중국에 워낙 짝퉁이 많아서 이게 웃어야 될지 울어야 될지 잘 모르겠다고 하는데요. 오늘 밤 여기 사일런트 옥션 나와 있는 것도 한 수백만 원대를 기대하고 있다고 농담식으로 얘기하시기도 했습니다. 네, 그 다음 질문으로는요. 이 수염이 굉장히 멋있으세요. 이거에 대한 질문을 한번 해보겠습니다.
What are you saying?
So it's about your
Father
beard.
Christmas.
Sorry. Christmas
present.
now. So how do you keep your beard so neat and so
Can
fashionable?
I tell you a story on the fans in Facebook here?
Yeah, sure.
In the summertime, I was in Italy, and my girlfriend and her mum said, "Look, the beard is too long," because it was like it's incredible. It's too long. Why don't we have a little bit of a trim? I said, "Yeah." So we go to an Italian guy, hairdresser. He goes, yeah, see.
Italians always go like that.
And he take everything off, zero. So this beard is a new one. This is maybe 2 months. Not bad, 2 months. But it's good for the winter because it's like a scarf. It keeps you nice and warm.
실제로 이 수염에 대한 굉장히 재밌는 얘기가 있는데요. 원래는 계속 기르시다가 실수로 한 이태리 사람한테 이걸 미루러 갔더니 한 번에 다 밀어버리셔가지고 2달 동안 또 열심히 기르신 게 이렇게 됐다고 하는데요. 겨울엔 굉장히 따뜻하고 목도리 역할도 한다고 하십니다.
Took everything. My eyebrow, he took the hair. I felt completely naked, and I started to cry, and I ran away like a child.
털이 굉장히 로스 씨에게는 되게 밀접한 관계에 있는 것 같습니다. 네, 그러면 네 마지막으로 한번 인사 듣고. 네. So any last words for Korean fans?
Well, I think it's great. If you like what I do, that's important because I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't like what I do, but it's good to have a fan club. And there's a lot of designers in Korea. Design is a very important thing, and it doesn't matter what you design or what you're really involved in. I think it's a great thing because you become more aware of things, of beauty in people, beauty in life, beauty in situations. So I think having more designers is not a bad idea. So very happy to come back to Seoul and reconnect. I'm not on Facebook, so you won't get me, but you'll find me somehow. My son is on Facebook, so he used to do my Facebook page, so not me.
한국에 있는 많은 디자이너분들에게 자신이 하는 일을 사랑하라. 그리고 앞으로 정진해 나가면서 또 이 디자인 업계에서 같이 일했으면 좋겠다고 말씀을 전해주셨습니다. Okay, thank you.
고맙습니다.
네, 그러면은 저희는 이제 다음 라이브로는 전 핀터레스트에서 이제 UX 디자인을 맡았던 밥 백슬리 씨와 함께 라이브로 돌아오겠습니다. Bye.